Hello, welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to have you join us once again. I'm Austin Okonakwana. On the show tonight, I'll give you updates from the Africa Senior Badminton Championships that is taking place in Port Harcourt, the River State capital. Team Nigeria, they are on fire. Defeated South Africa 5-0. 5 different events. They dominated South Africa. This is the same badminton that someone would say it's not so big in Nigeria. Our badminton players are representing us big time. They're saying no way. We must prove to these people that we can play badminton. Also on the show tonight, I'll tell you what's going on with the Super Falcons as they prepare for the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup that will take place in France. We'll continue our countdown on the show tonight. Also, we will go to Budapest in Hungary. Aaron Quadri and Dina Meshrev, they are the only surviving players from Africa. Omar Asa out, Shegun Toriola out, Abiodun out, Funke Oshonaike also out. But it's a beautiful experience for Ajoke Ojomu. Remember Ajoke, just in case you don't, she was the champion at the National Sports Festival. That's what I'm talking about, progress. So she went to the World Championships. She won her first match, but couldn't win her second, and she's out. But she says it's a good experience for her in the bag, and that Aaron Quadri has been a big influence. Aaron Quadri won his first 2 matches at that championship. Omar Asa couldn't win any. Omar Asa is out. So Quadri is Africa's only hopes. He's going to be meeting a Chinese player in the round of 32. No, don't even tell me it's all over for you. I'm the presenter of this show. It's not over for Arno Quadri and Dina Meshrev. We'll continue to wish them well, continue to monitor their progress at the ITTF World Championships that is taking place in Budapest. On the show tonight, I'll tell you the beautiful story of grassroots football development. Yes, we believe it can be better than what it is, and that's why we are putting together the Channels International Kids Cup. Season 11 is coming fast on us, and we're still calling for applications for schools in Lagos State because we just want to get Lagos State out of the way and then get into the competition proper. Still at the grassroots level, Bayelsa State last year, they put together the Restoration Cup. The governor, Seriaki Dixon, was big time involved in that one. He says he wants to use it to empower the youths. The winners, they are in Cape Verde right now, playing at the African Youth Cup. They won their first match, they drew their second, they will play one. Look, all of this is get to us giving this youth experience, giving them exposure, making them become useful persons in the society. I love that story. I'll tell you about it on the show tonight. Also, I will talk about the development of beach soccer in Nigeria. I've been saying beach soccer can be better than what it is in this country because we've got the talent. We've got beaches all over the country, riverine areas where we can develop the sport. We're not doing anything right now. There's no league. But Eco Football, every year, they celebrate Easter Monday playing beach soccer. So the FA chairman from Akwa Ibom and Oyo State, they came, they said, let us see what Lagos is doing so that we can emulate them. And that's what I'm talking about. So Akwa Ibom says they are going to do something for beach soccer in this country. So we're going to listen and see how they intend to get that going. It's all about the development of beach soccer in Nigeria. Also on the show tonight, I'll tell you what's going on with the Golden Eaglets. 1 ticket already in the bag. They will go to the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, but they will play the semi-final match at the CAF Under-17 AFCON against Guinea. I think they won that trophy. And it will be good for their momentum. But then no pressure. We love what we've seen already. You guys already know some of the names. Akin Kumi easily comes to mind. Wisdom Ubani also comes to mind. All the lads, they're doing so well at the championship. It's developmental. Hello. No pressure. So we're rooting for the Golden Eagles. We're not putting them under any form of pressure as they take on Egypt at the CAF Under-17 AFCON. For those young lads. We'll take a look at what's going on. A live game in the English Premier League. Tottenham, they are busy. Not going so well in the league. But Mauricio Pochettino doesn't care. He's in the semi-final of the CAF Champions League. But they also need to give a strong finishing to the league. So we will touch base with Tottenham, and that match they're playing against Brighton in the English Premier League. And I'll tell you the NPFL rescheduled match that we go down tomorrow. It's an action-packed world of sports, engaging, interesting, money spinning. Wherever you are in the world, welcome on board. This is the Fun Factory, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. You can talk to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels-Sports. You can send us an email, sportstonight@channelstv.com. All our top stories can be viewed on our website, channelstv.com, and on YouTube/channelsweb. Log on to m.channelstv.com. Download the Channels TV app for any of those devices that you see right there. We're just trying to help you keep up with the pace because so much is going down in our world of sports. And I don't want you to start asking questions. So it's important to walk with us on this journey. Okay, let's go on this quick break. Talk about the Channels Kids Cup, and then we'll come back, we'll talk some more, so don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Enter into the world of grassroots football development. It's season 11 as Channels Television, in collaboration with Eco Football, brings you the biggest stage in youth football development in Nigeria. Catch the excitement as school teams do battle for the ultimate prize.
15 minutes gone. A phenomenal goal. Brilliant goal. What an equaliser.
Channels Kids Cup. Catching them young.
Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Let's talk about season 11 of the Channels International Kids Cup. Yes, we're still catching them young. But before I get into that proper, let's welcome Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Cosmos, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Austin. I'm super excited to be here. I was just listening to you going around, and it's going to be a bumper show today.
Yeah.
I mean, we have lots to talk about, starting
So
from
much.
the Channels Kids Cup. I mean, the Channels Kids Cup is like probably the biggest grassroots competition, football competition in the country. Make that in West Africa because it's now international.
That's
so,
right.
So excited, super excited to be here, and certainly
Thank
we
you.
have so much to talk about.
Thank you.
And I'm game.
Okay, so Cosmos is game. You ready? Let's go. Let me tell you about season 11 of the Channels International Kids Cup. That competition is for boys under the age of 13 and must be in primary school. And whenever I talk about this one, I smile because it's so reassuring. It brings hope. It gives you a chance to have a peep into the future of African football, not just Nigerian football, because you get to see young guys. I mean, guys from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 13 play football for the love of the game at that level. And they've got one thing in mind, that they're not just playing football, they are also doing something good for their future, because it's football and education. We are getting ready. The technical committee, they cannot wait, but we need to get the Lagos preliminaries out of the way. And so we're still calling for applications. Yes, the deadline is coming. Don't wait till 27th. I know this technical committee, they might just want to get to work on time. So if you're yet to register, log on to channelstv.com. That's it. When you get into the homepage, click on Kids Cup, get into the portal. Don't rush to register. No. That's the temptation, because you'll see that button that says click here to register. Don't click on it immediately. Read the rules and regulations. Yes. Read it first, understand what is guiding the organization of the competition before you register. Just to let you know once again that the competition is for boys under the age of 13 and must be in primary school. Also, this competition has a philosophy of zero tolerance to age cheats. So, no, if the guy is not eligible to play, nothing will make him play at the Channels International Kids Cup. So it's important that you read the rules and regulations, and then you proceed to register. So we've already drawn up the program for the Lagos preliminaries. Online registration deadline is Saturday, April the 27th. And it's not me, because that's when I start getting calls. No, don't call me, because that portal, once it closes on the 27th, I cannot open it. The guys just say it has been programmed. 27th, well, it goes off. So I don't know. You need to hurry up and register if you have schools in Lagos State that would like to be part of the Channels International Kids Cup. The moment that portal closes, I think it's about 10 a.m. on the 27th. So the technical committee, they really want to get to work. On that same Saturday, April the 27th, they get to work. They start screening. They start screening, looking through those forms, birth certificates, letter of authorization. Did they follow the rules and regulations? Did they put the complete address of the school? All of those things that I've been talking about, they will, carefully. These guys, they are qualified enough to work for FIFA Technical Committee. You need to see the way they will go through each of those forms, and that's why they're getting into it on April the 27th. That same evening. That's why you must follow Channels Television. Work with us closely this period if you've registered for the Lagos Preliminaries. That same day, they are going to unveil the schools that have been selected to compete at the Lagos Preliminaries on the 30th of April. It will be the draw ceremony and the press briefing to say, look, we are ready for the Lagos Preliminaries. The other guys at the different regions, get ready, because right after the Lagos Preliminaries, it's action time. That's right. From May the 2nd till the 7th, we will be playing beautiful football. May the 2nd to the 7th, we'll be playing the Lagos Preliminaries. And right after the Lagos Preliminaries, from the 21st till the 27th, we'll be having the international finals. Beautiful. It's the Channels International Kids. That's a lovely goal. I know we'll see better goals this year. As our highest goal scorer from last year, fantastic chap from Emmanuel Primary School, all the way from Ado Ekiti in Ekiti State, Ayomi Kosi. I will not forget his name. That's why we are discovering talents at the grassroots. Yeah, let them know. Let them know. That's what he's saying. Do you know I'm coming? Announce yourself. The Channels customers. I don't know. You said you played football, and that's the minister was there with the kids last year. I went to say, look, well done. You guys, I love what you're doing. These are the boys from Jigawa State. We also had Joseph Yobo. I come to talk to the kids. We're not stopping. We want to do more. Give these guys the right to dream.
A sense of belonging too. I mean, it's something that the Channels Kids Cup for 11 seasons and been doing. I mean, this is awesome. You see some of those goals, and around this period, Channels Kids Cup usually trend on the social media. I mean, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Right. You see it, you see the clips, and you're like, okay, this is awesome. I mean, it shows that Channels Television are doing something right, and people should key into it. I mean, you need to see the goals. The goals are, I mean, look at this goal, for example. The goals are pretty much world class. I mean, this is something that can compete with some of the best in this category, in this level in world football, and it's really, really awesome. And kudos must go to Channels Television, the Lagos State Football Association, and of course, corporate organizations that are actually helping. Some of these goals will just remind you of the fact that we have a good prospect when it comes to football in this country, and it's awesome. Last year, I saw some of the games. This year as well, I hope to see some of the games, and then we hope that after this, the necessary administrators will pick some of these boys for the national teams. We're talking under 13 and under 15.
Yeah, we love it. That's the story of the Channels International Kids Cup. We're calling for more applications for schools in Lagos State. Let's get it on the way. Let's start playing football. Cristiano Ronaldo in the making. I love that. Just in case you've not registered, just go to our website, channelstv.com, and register. Read the rules and regulations. You'll love it. Yes, give that boy a chance to leave the classroom and express himself with his God-given talents. It's beautiful. You'll love it. With these kids, I get very emotional, but I love it when I see them play. And we've been telling beautiful stories from the Channels International Kids Cup. We want to tell more stories. We are ever ready to keep catching them young. And Cosmo says it's not all about just playing football at that stage and then they go back to class. They start dreaming. They remember that friend that they met that came all the way from Ghana.
Exactly.
That guy that they met that they played football with that came from Togo, that came from Benin Republic. A guy that left all the way from Jigawa and says, look, I'm the first person from my family to come to Lagos to play football. Beautiful stories. They go back to school and they keep those things that they've learned.
It helps to foster relationship, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, as a child, you meet somebody for the first time from Ghana, from far away, that is not your environment, and God helping you, the person becomes a footballer, and you say, okay, I met this person first
Or
here,
both of them become
first
footballers,
there.
and they say,
You
you remember when we're so young?
you
We were
understand?
already playing, and we're still on TV.
It happens. It's usually a very, very interesting thing to see, and that is why you see some of the footballers that played in the on the 17, on the 15 category way back in years. Even when they face each other, they will recognize, okay, I played with this person. Now, when they play a sort of a ceremonial game and they play together, the All-Star games, you see the love, you see the relationship there because they had seen each other from organization, football competition that has brought them together. It forged a relationship, and that's something we're talking about.
It's beautiful.
So that's some of the numerous, one out of the numerous benefits
No,
of Channels Kids
It's
Club.
enormous.
It's very, very enormous.
I know. It's beautiful. And so, for instance, these are the guys from Agbogo Lagema Military Cantonment Primary School, all the way from Borno State, from Biu in Borno State. You see, they love it. They love it that they came all the way to play football, to make new friends, and then keep the love going for the love of the game. Let's bring the conversation back home now.